Hey guys, Pastor Jardula here. Listen, I was at Freedom Fest the other day and I was in a little panel that I went to go check out. I'd actually done my homework and knew who was on this panel. The name of the panel, and I got it right here, was called Cuba Libre, The Fight Against Socialism. And it was with Martha Bueno, who was a libertarian candidate down in Florida, and also this guy named Daniel DiMartino, who I saw on a couple conservative channels, an ex-Venezuelan citizen that now lives in the United States that just can't stand socialism. And it also had Jorge Galacia and Antolo Marti. I was able to record audio what went on. So I clipped it on up and I put up some pictures of the actual place so you can see and experience what we had to go through over at Freedom Fest. Check it on out. I hope you like it.
Another question? Okay.
Hello guys, thank you so much for coming today. There's a lot of things I strongly disagree with you guys about, and however, I respect the fact that you're here. My name is Craig Pasta Jardula. I have a show. I've invited you on, Martha, and I will do the same for everybody else. I am an election integrity observer. I just got back from Colombia from observing their elections. I went to Honduras, I went to Nicaragua, I went to Peru, and observed all these elections. This is the fundamental thing I can't understand with what's going on with this panel over here right now. Libertarians, more than anything, they believe in non-interventionism, okay? If they have election systems that are so much more clean, transparent, fair to what we're witnessing in the United States, then who are we to intervene in any way whatsoever? And we do have 80 military bases in the global south. That says something here. I don't disagree necessarily, because I'm not here to advocate for socialism or communism whatsoever, and I don't disagree necessarily with your ideology. I just don't understand your position in which we think that you can intervene when they have way more of a representative democracy system than we do here in the United States.
Did you include Cuba on that list?
I did include Cuba, and I am going to include Venezuela in that list too as well, because I haven't gone to these places, but I do talk to the election integrity activists.
Right, so
Venezuela,
Cubans,
some of the best elections.
Cubans, the average Cuban, has not voted in Cuba for at least the last 64 years.
That's not what I
know what you're saying, but I have family in Cuba. I talk to Cubans. I talk to Cubans who come directly from Cuba, and nobody that is not part
We're
of the
running out of
regime
time a little bit, so please let them answer.
Okay, go ahead.
has been able to vote in Cuba for the last 64 years. So that's wonderful that you were able to watch the party vote. And I agree with you. I think that the party is really able to vote in Cuba. However, the people are not.
Yeah, I would also say, look at Nicaragua, how many presidential candidates from the opposition were incarcerated before the election. Does that make any sense?
But we know why, right?
No, I don't know why.
Come on, guys. You can't be working with NGOs in the United States, taking money and funding for them, and then expect to run.
Yeah, because they were going to win and they
I can tell you about
incarcerated us. Why?
Venezuela. I can tell you that in Venezuela, government employees are forced to vote for the regime, and you can talk to government employees yourself.
I was a government employee,
Maybe instead of talking with election integrity activists who are not even Venezuelan or even support the Maduro regime, you should talk with Venezuelan people who are
That's
forced to vote for
who we do
Maduro.
talk to. That's who we do talk to.
With Venezuelan people.
Yes,
who are
with the
forced to
Venezuelan
vote
people,
for
we have a lot of
Maduro.
contact. I met with a lot of Venezuelan.
Well, I hope you think that I hope that a free election doesn't mean to you being forced to vote for someone.
Okay.
Because that's what
I would like to
happens
see
in
the
Venezuela.
proof on that, because that seems like a lot of.
I'm sorry, I have to say something because I go to Cuba
So-
every single year.
Yes.
I've been going since 2009. I'm very passionate. I might be a gringa, pero hablo español muy bien. And it's not true what you're saying. They have zero say. Zero. In fact, if they go out and they protest on the streets, guess what happens? They go to prison, or they're killed, or they take the rations away from their entire families for 2 months. That's what's happening in Cuba. I can go there. I'm so blessed to be able to go there. I just took 400 pounds of medicine, medications, clothes, and shoes 2 weeks ago. I just got back a week ago. I'm very passionate about them. But for people to say something when they've not been there, you should go there and don't stay in the hotels and don't stay in the government places. Go stay with the people like I do. And you know what happens? They have to take me out into the ocean because they're afraid to death to talk where their neighbors are going to hear them and report them to the government. So I've spent hours treading water out in the ocean, talking to Cuban people who are scared to death of their government because there's always listening ears. And guess what also happens? They never guess I'm an American. They guess Swedish, they guess Russian, I have no idea why. And they say, don't listen to our government. We the people, we love you Americans. We know that you Americans, we know the sky is the limit, and all of us want to be there, and I support any Cuban who wants to come. In fact, I've helped 3 of them already come by giving them money.
Thank you so much. And one last.
Thank you guys for what you're
No,
doing.
thank you for your statement. That means a lot for us.